And for more insight into Greece's debt talks and reform plans, we're joined by Vidak Radonjic. He's the managing partner at the Beryl Consulting Group. Vidak, good to have you back on the show. Thanks for joining us again.
Good evening, Michelle.
Vidak, 3 months of negotiations, still no deal. Euro finance ministers said today that they felt the talks were going nowhere. Can a deal be reached at this point? What are the main sticking issues?
Well, we are sitting here 2 months ago, and we basically agreed that
kicking the can down the road.
Exactly. So nothing has been accomplished again. We have two opposite sides: a stringent, very strict teacher and misbehaving kid, and they're trying to somehow come closer together.
Can they do it, Vidak?
Well, they have options not to do it because Europe now is a much better situation than in 2012, 2013, because they have the QE is there, the oil is there, oil is down. So the macroeconomic picture of the globe is much better than before. So Europe actually can afford to go without Greece this time, and that's why they really want to be tough on Greece and tell them, listen, we agreed to this, this, and that. We agreed only 2 months ago to do this, and you still didn't do anything.
Well, Vidak, as you say, this feels very familiar. Deja vu all over again. Right. Greece is running out of money. It owes the IMF. It owes the EU $1 billion by May. Mario Draghi is saying Greece needs to do a lot more. Can Greece come through on this? Will Greece come through on this?
Well, Greece is in between hard rock and hard place. Basically, they won the government won the mandate to basically be on the side of Greek people. Greek people has suffered in the last 5 years. GDP is down 25%. Unemployment is 25%. Official unemployment. Youth unemployment is 50%. It's a chaos in Greece, and the inequality is amazing. It's getting even worse.
Well, so, as you said, the Syriza party was elected on the platform of fighting against these austerity measures. But at the same time, are the people in Greece getting a little frustrated that Tsipras hasn't been able to come up with any kind of deal?
The problem is Varoufakis came very strong. First week, actually, when they won the mandate, he said, we're not going to negotiate with Troika. That was a wrong approach. Maybe he should also wear a tie because his country is owing $300 billion.
Okay, you're feeling he's not coming through on the wardrobe decisions. He's a little too informal for your likings.
Well, you know, if you're owing so much money to creditors...
You think it comes across as disrespectful?
In my opinion, I mean, I'm from Wall Street, and I used to work for Swiss Bank Corporation, and, you know, they told us, come in jeans, come without suits, but that doesn't work. Business is business. I think business should be conducted that way. But then again, this is not so important.
Let's not focus on that.
Yes.
I want to focus on why were the markets up 3% today? Athens Stock Exchange up 3% today. The CAC was up. The DAC was up.
Right.
What's going on? Do the markets know something that we don't, or do they just not even care?
The market is looking forward. Is a discount mechanism. Sometimes, most of the time, it's right. Sometimes it's not right. Sometimes we have a rubber band that goes to the mean. So there's a mean reversion in the market. Maybe market is knowing something that we don't know, but I think the reason that we are up is because all the central banks, except the United States, are basically printing money.
But the Athens Stock Exchange was up, and we're hearing that there was little progress in these talks. Any explanation for that one in your...
Well, it's, again, I think Athens has also took a big hit. A week ago, it was basically down to the lows of 2012, 2013. So maybe this is maybe a little dead cat bounce, nothing significant. 2% is nothing significant.
If Greece defaults in May, what's going to happen?
Well, we will have a party. I mean, I think that Europe will have a problem. I think VIX, which is indicator of fear, will jump. I think we'll have a knee-jerking reaction. I think there is going to be some global sell-off. But it's not going to be like we had in 2011 because the world is much better prepared.
We've been talking about a Greek exit since 2011.
Exactly.
Is it looking more and more likely? Because, as you said, the EU is better prepared to let Greek default and have Greek leave the EU. Is a Grexit something? What is the probability in percentages?
Well, 2 months ago, I would say the probability of Greece exiting was 20%. I would say now is maybe 40%. It's not 50% yet.
Should Greece exit, how easy would it be to bring back the drachma or their own currency? How much of a process would that be for Greece to now revert back to its former economic system?
Well, first of all, it's going to be chaotic because all the wealthy people will basically go to the bank and try to save whatever they had. There was a outflow of euros already from Greek banks,
right.
so we have a big problem. They will survive. Greece will survive.
Well,
I think.
What if they do better than survive, Vidak? Let's pretend this scenario plays out and
Right.
Greece reinstates the drachma, has
Right.
more currency flexibility,
Right.
is able to depreciate their currency, and in fact does well, bringing in other traffic from the EU. What kind of message would that send to other EU countries? Could we start see a lot of people then a lot of countries then figuring out, hey, maybe we're better off without the EU? Is that a possibility?
I think for Greece is very big possibility. 40% is high possibility. But I think other countries have already embarked on some very good reforms, like Spain is not doing so bad. Italy is kind of trying. Portugal, all the peaks, so-called, they're doing, I would say 30–40% better than 2012, 2013. So the chance of contagion is, I think, not as big as 2–3 years ago. Having said that, we don't know. It's unknown. So it's very hard to predict, but I would say the risk has been mitigated to a certain extent.
All right, we'll be watching this space very closely, as I'm sure you will too. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michelle.
Vidak Radonjic, Managing Partner at the Beryl Consulting Group.